Now, from a failure to a success story and a Vancouver Island program that is, in fact, a victim of its own success. The bait car program has been extremely effective in catching car thieves since coming to the island in 2004. But now, with auto crime going up, RCMP have removed the man who's responsible for the bait car's success. The Mounties say the officer did a great job, but they need to cut costs, and they don't think the program will suffer without him. Victims of auto crime are not quite so sure. Stephen Andrew reports.
Scenes like this, a thief at the wheel of a stolen car, have for years offered graphic evidence that bait cars work. More compelling is what happens next. The car suddenly stops on its own, police surround it and arrest the driver. RCMP say the program is successful, reducing auto crime every year since it began. But despite its success, RCMP have cut back. Gone is Sergeant Keith Lewis, the man responsible for running the program on Vancouver Island.
The Impact Policy Board made the decision that the position could be reduced and not filled at this time, partly in part because Keith did such a great job and he had done everything that we had asked him and more.
RCMP say Vancouver Island was getting Cadillac service that no other area in BC was receiving. Vic PD says the bait cars are still out on the roads, but having a coordinator for the entire island was a big help.
It helped us in that the cars were always changed. There was always somebody taking care of a lot of the other maintenance and the administrative duties of that, which were entailed in that position, which have now come down to liaison officers, which is what I do.
You're under arrest for possession of stolen property. Saanich and Victoria have seen a steady increase in auto crime in recent weeks. Vehicle owners we found who've been broken into or have had their car stolen are stunned by the cut.
I've heard, unless there's made up stories, but I've heard it's been pretty successful and car theft in Victoria has dropped considerably. So I'd be surprised why they would even consider that.
And I loved the stories of showing these people who thought they were getting away with something actually being put in a position where they felt they'd been had. I actually am shocked to hear that the program is being reduced because I thought it was something that was actually working.
But the people who run the bait car program say there is no need to worry. The number of cars on the island will stay the same. But with the cutback, there will be one less person on Vancouver Island catching the bad guys who want to steal your car. In Victoria, Stephen Andrew, A News.